Hey everyone, it's Lars Wolf and the Multi-Purpose Racer 2.0 sitting behind me, and we're getting to work on the car, finally. And I'm coming to you with kind of an update. Now, many of you know that I've been working on a manual all-wheel drive swap for the MPR 1.0 and 2.0. I've figured it out. I know exactly what parts I need, but they have to come from Japan. I've got like 3 importers looking for parts for me, and it is posing to be an impossible task. But I'm going to continue on that. But in the meantime, I've got to build up the 2-wheel drive manual transmissions that I have set aside for this car to go racing. Because right now we have the open diff manual gearbox for these cars, manual 6-speed. And on my test day here just a couple weeks ago, they pose to be a big issue. So I'm gonna get in and figuring out. Now at SEMA this past year, I talked to a couple of diff manufacturers, and one of them, I think, has a diff right off the shelf that they sell for a car in Europe. They don't sell it in the United States, that is gonna fit in this gearbox. So I wanted to come to you guys, let you know that I'm working on that, show you what I got going on, and I'll be back soon with another update. But right now what I've got is this transmission that I bought here locally. This is a gearbox, a manual 6-speed gearbox for it came out of a Nissan Sentra, but it'll fit in a Nissan Juke, 2015 actually. So actually I'm just gonna set the camera aside. I'm gonna start tearing into this thing. When I get everything laid out, I'll show you what I got, and we're gonna get it sent off. So yeah, I gotta get to work. Here we go.
The process to tear one of these gearboxes apart is not all that difficult. I checked out the Nico forums that have a manual set aside for one of these cars already, and it makes it real easy. I don't want that. The parts or the manuals are really readily available. It's quick, it's easy. I'm gonna get this thing taken apart. Literally, the gearboxes are exactly the same. I literally just pulled this half shaft out of the MPR 2.0 and it fit right in the gearbox. So I'm feeling good about that. So alright, well I'm going to come to you here in a minute, and then we'll show you what we got and we'll go from there. So I'll be back here in a second. Okay, so there we go. Gearbox is torn apart. And let's take a quick show of what we got going on. So again, bits and pieces. The bell housing came apart pretty easy, diff housing. There's our gear set. Now, again, this thing came apart wicked easy. I do have to applaud Nissan for their serviceability on their transmissions. That was really nice. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna be sending out this piece right here. This is the differential. Right now, this is an open differential. We got some spider gears in there. I can go into explanation about that later. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna clean that up, box it up, and we're gonna send it out to this diff company. They're gonna take some measurements off that piece, and then they're gonna let me know if the unit they have will fit this gearbox, which, keep our fingers crossed, it will, because that'll solve a lot of our issues, people's issues with getting diffs for these cars. So that would be pretty cool. Other than that, that's it. So I'm gonna come back to you here in a little while with another update, let you know how it's all going. And a huge thanks to Sac City Auto Parts out in Rancho Cordova, out by Sacramento. They helped me out tremendously. They got me this gearbox. They also got me the 2-wheel drive conversion kit for the MPR 1.0 way back in the day. So I've been working with them for a while. And also a huge thanks out to Tori, a friend of mine out in on the Midwest. He works for Link Engine Management. He actually turned me on to the whole idea that there might be a diff made by another manufacturer that would fit this gearbox. So thanks to him for pointing me in this direction. If I didn't hear from him, I wouldn't even known to go this way. So yeah, it's time. I'm gonna clean this stuff up, box it up, and then get out of here. So as always, everyone, hit that like, follow, share button. It helps me out tremendously. If you have any other questions or comments about what I'm doing, or if you want to see me do something else on the car, or want to know about anything else on the car, let me know. I'll see if I can cover it for you guys. Otherwise, thanks as always, and we'll see you guys at the racetrack. Take care, everyone.